Hello YouTube, so this is going to be my first story time about the day that my dad died and some stuff that happened after it. So I'm going to get right into it. The day was before the day of my birthday, and I remember it like it was yesterday. I'm just drawing and coloring so that it calms me down pretty much and I don't start crying or getting emotional. What I remember the first time is I was waking up, it was 5th grade, I was gonna go to school, and my mom and we were just in the living room, just laughing and stuff, getting ready, and my stepmom called early in the morning, and my mom was like, she wasn't gonna answer, she said, cause she said she usually don't call in the morning and thought maybe she like butt dialed her or something. But as soon as she answered the phone, I kinda had this thought in my head, like, she's gonna say my dad's dead. So basically after that, my mom started crying and we were getting really scared. I was getting anxious because I kind of thought the thoughts that I had in my head were becoming real. It took her a while after when she hung up the phone, and with tears in her eyes she said, "Your dad's dead." It took me a while to actually believe what was going on, so I just kind of stood frozen in the middle of the floor. I didn't really say anything at the moment, then all of a sudden the tears just came like in a flash. I don't remember much after that, but I do remember going over to his house. I remember when we got there, all his friends were here, and he was really popular, so he had a bunch. And everybody was crying, hugging each other. It was just horrible. My sister came and she tried to explain, because she's the one that actually seen him dead on the ground in the morning. So she seen him. She didn't want to tell us what she seen, but her mom was gonna try to tell her to explain like some of the stuff that they seen and how she felt, but she had like a breakdown and she started like running off into her room. She was crying, screaming. It was just horrible. I remember the little ones didn't really know what was going on, my other sisters, so they were just quiet the whole time. I'm pretty sure they could sense something was wrong, but they didn't know what it like meant. I don't remember much of that day besides trying to calm my sister down and going over memories of him. But I do remember the funeral day, and that was a day when I first met my family from Georgia. I met my aunt. I remember when we first went in there, it was open casket for us. So we could just go in and we could see him, but his friends couldn't at the time. When I first seen him, my heart was racing because I couldn't believe it was actually true, and I didn't tell anybody that I already knew what was gonna happen before we even got the call. It was pretty hard for me. I started crying automatically because I had only been to one other funeral before that, and it was my great-grandma, which is really different seeing grandparents versus a parent in a casket. So I remember I went up to him. I was pretty afraid to touch him because
one of the tough things is these guys have to learn each other's personalities, and it's out of our control. I mean, if we intervene, they're not going to learn each other, so we try not to participate and try to stay out of it. Hank tosses his head back and forth, a display of strength. He's in a perfect spot. Yeah.
It took me a while to think of mine because I want it to be perfect. And
oh, come on, Hank.
so we had to give the whole speeches in front of
a true winner doesn't seek only the title.
I remember
A true winner
being there.
seeks growth. A true winner seeks greatness.
She
It's
was
the journey.
freaking out. She was screaming
It's the
that
challenge.
she wanted to be the
If you
one
reach your
first,
goals,
and she
then
wanted to
you'll
die
reach your goal.
right then and there.
If you get to the top
And
of
she
the
had to
mountain,
get carried
find
out
a
a few
bigger
times.
mountain. Don't
That
tell
made
me
me
it's
feel
over. I'm just getting warmed
I
up.
didn't want to see her in pain, of course. I think she was carried out at least 5 or 6 times.
This is a large street. shopping pizza from Domino's. You can carry one out for $7.99 every day. This is a 3-topping handmade pan pizza from Domino's, and now you can also carry one out for $7.99 every day. This is a logo from Domino's and a creative commercial from Domino's.
I switched to Liberty Mutual because they let me customize my insurance. And as a fitness junkie, I customize everything. Like my bike and my calves. Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Trailer park.
Pretty great, huh?
Sitting on the couch in the dark.
I find it very appealing.
New Kellogg's Raisin Bran with bananas.
I was just thinking about him,
Banana slices.
Done a
and
good job
I
raising
had
it.
the whole light on, because I didn't want to be in the pitch black. I happened to look over down the hallway by my mom's room, and I seen him walking towards me. And he had a different way of walking. It was like, it was his special way, like I knew it was him. And he was wearing the red shirt, and his favorite color was red. So I definitely wanted him to be. And I kind of regret doing this,
Baby
but
elephant Pico
I
hopes
was
to earn
definitely
bull
really
elephant
scared,
Hank's
but I
respect.
closed my eyes because I didn't want
But
him
Hank is
to
more interested
maybe
in
pop
showing
me
Pico
or
who's in
anything.
charge. Oh, come on, Hank.
And when I opened up
Okay.
my stuff,
Hank charges Pico.
he wasn't
Aggressive
there,
act. Known as
which I always regretted doing because I wish I could have seen him
Pico doesn't know how to handle it yet.
and I wouldn't have been so scared.
Pico tries to appear smaller.
I also seen him again. I seen him one time when we were at his old apartment, which is where he died. He had this pool, and we went there, and his new friend got their apartment. So I had to use the bathroom, and I asked if I could go in there and use their bathroom. She said yeah.
Hank uses
So
restraint.
we went up there, me and my sister, but she went back down
Making Pico earn his
because she was
respect.
done. So I went up there, and me being curious, of course, and wanted to see how it changed in the apartment, I looked around a little bit, but not like sneaking in there, like just like quick glance into rooms. And I was about to go back down to the pool with everybody else when I heard him call me, and he always had special nicknames for us. So yeah, I heard him say my nickname, and I turned around real quick. I was like, that sounds just like my dad. And
Pico again backs
I could
toward
see
Hank.
him, but it was spirit form. It was like his hands were on the wall, and he was like peeking out from the side of it. And he looked almost like the skin color that he had, but it was a little bit paler, and it was much brighter. And of course, again, me being young, I was scared again, so I ran out
This is real positive right now.
and went back to the pool area. I always regretted doing that one too, because I always thought if I were to see him again, would be lucky enough to see him again,
I still love him.
that I would take it better at that time, but I didn't. I didn't see him enough last time, but I did hear him. So I was in my stepmom's new house, and she had all his stuff in this part of the basement, and like some of his old shoes and stuff and suits in her bedroom. And she always slept on the couch, and she would let us sleep in her bed. I was upstairs alone, and I woke up one morning and I just glanced over and looked at his shoes, and then I was just thinking in my head, I'm just like, if you were here, show me a sign,
But this morning,
you know,
even the promise of grub is not enough to lure them in.
then I was like, I would do anything to see you again. And I could have sworn after that I could hear the shoes tapping. I don't know. I didn't really run at that time. I was just kind of sitting there in shock because I didn't think that would actually work. But then after that, I kind of ran out pretty quickly. Because I kept thinking I heard them from close. I haven't seen him after that, and I was
you're part of
upset
Africa,
as the
it's all
adults
or
were.
nothing. And
So I
basically
didn't
what
really
that
understand
means
what
is everybody has
dying
to
was.
come in at the same time or nobody
I just
comes
knew
in. Very
he wouldn't be
important.
coming
One,
back.
it's kind of a safety issue. You
It
know, if you
wasn't
have
till
one kind of
about
running
6th
around by
grade
himself
that
and
it took
everybody
a
else
toll
walks
on me.
away, that animal
That's
could
when I
spook.
started
But two,
getting
we also don't want them
like
to think
major
that, you know, oh, we
depression.
don't have to go in ever.
I started dressing
Get
differently,
in the house, Scout.
wearing
You go
a
in
lot
the
of
house,
makeup.
okay.
I was pretty much
There we go. Good job, puppies.
and I used to get, everybody would be like afraid and stuff and be like, what's happening to her pretty much. And, but I didn't really care at the point because I was really hurt inside.
The blue
I
wildebeest
mean, I
sound,
still am,
a tambourine.
of course, because it's hard for me. I always think of sometimes when other girls have fathers and stuff, and I don't.
Okay, good job,
Or
everybody.
when my
Everybody is
sisters
inside.
get to go to
Let's head back.
the daddy-daughter dance with their dads and stuff.
Once all the animals
And
finish breakfast, Shannon and Sam will bring them all back to the savannah in time for the zoo to
So
open.
yeah, I do get pretty upset. And we always thought that he died from a heart attack because that's what the adults told us. But a few years
The zoo
ago,
doctors rushed
we learned that he
13-year-old
died
cougar
from
Jessie to the zoo
heroin.
hospital to treat an extreme
That was-
sore on her cheek.
That pretty much broke
Seeing the
me.
lump on Jesse's face, it's
We,
very
the
evident that
previous
this
day,
is a pretty
learned about
severe abscess. What we don't know is if there's any tooth involvement.
man
The worst
came
case
around telling
scenario
his
is
story
that
about his
the
daughter
infection is spread to her
was
bloodstream
a heroin
and
addict.
could ultimately lead
And
to
I
her
told
death.
my mom,
That is all
we were
good.
down in the basement,
I'm just
and
gonna
she
cover this if
said,
you want to set up that
she got this look on her face,
Intubated
like,
and 2%.
kind of concerned, maybe a little bit scared. And she
I
said,
guess there's
that's
a needle
pretty
poke
bad.
down to the skin, so like
I didn't show her I was
with
sad
an
because I
abscess
don't
like
really
this,
want to show
most
my
often it's
emotions
related to
like
either
that.
a puncture wound or some sort of tooth involvement, and once that infection gets to the bloodstream, it can be a very severe issue. But I think it is an abscess.
I didn't know.
So now that we look at her mouth, none of her teeth are involved. It feels from the inside soft.
After checking.
Mostly every year, all of his friends come up, and my stepmom has these celebrations where we all wear red shirts in honor of him. They have his face on them. They're his favorite color, red, and we just talk about memories and let off balloons, red balloons, and even sometimes we let off lamps, and we believe that they fly to heaven. I always questioned afterwards if he was actually in heaven, or, you know, 'cause he was a good man. He's a Christian man. He went to church every Sunday. I don't know if he ever asked for forgiveness or anything, but I was just a little bit concerned because of all the drug problems and other stuff that he did. I never knew if he went to heaven or hell. Anyway, for a while I was a little bit sad about it. Then it kind of channeled into anger. I was just like, wouldn't he still be here if he wasn't doing what he shouldn't have been doing in the first place? I'm still a little bit angry at him, but trying to channel it a little bit. 'Cause I do understand that he did have a bad past life, and I shouldn't hold him against it. But then I also kind of wonder how my life would be different today, how my sister's lives would be different today if he was here. Anyway, that's my story, and thank you for watching.